Hi, it's PSBiker72s, how are you? And this lovely afternoon. It's a bit nippy still, but at least the sun's out. Well, behind the cloud, but it's sunnier. It's all good stuff. Anyway, so I'm on my way from home, on my work even. Just, you know, Denise will go in somewhere this afternoon. We'll try and sort something out and go from there. I just thought I'd just give you a shout and all the rest of it. And yeah. Oh dear. Right, story behind the reason why I'm still on this little one, or tiddler, or Missy even. There's a bit of a story behind it in the fact that back in 2011 November, they had an accident in our car where someone decided to not stop and hit her square up the arse while she was stopped. Needless to say, we had my son and baby daughter, who was 6 months at the time, or just over, in the car. Now the thing is, the person claimed that it was all his fault, and it went through the insurance. I mean, we've had it now where it's been paid, or should I say, there's been a payout or claim on my daughter and my son. Son is actually still going through. We've been juvenile, got to sit in front of a judge and justify the reason throughout the amount. D, unfortunately, is still an ongoing thing and will be for a while, I believe. For the fact that since she had whiplash and had a lot of physiotherapy, within a month she had problems with her eyes, where she seeks help in that, and her eyes starting to deteriorate, where or just say the thing behind it was her eyes actually went bloodshot inside where the veins burst, which obviously gave her a red mist on both eyes. They did laser treatment to it, try and fuse the veins, in which case she started losing her eyesight down to around about, what, 20%. She recently, or not so far back, had, or just before Christmas, had an eye operation where they took the lens out and clean up and do the job that way. Then put the lens back on, blah blah blah. Needless to say, she's now down to 10%. She's now been classified as blind, and which is not fun. Meanwhile, she had 2 jobs going at the time before the accident, both working for the NHS. One was a actual night driver, come take the doctors round. I'm not sure the name again, I'm afraid. And the other one was actually working at a call centre. Needless to say, when all this happened, she had time off work, and when she actually turned around to the employer of the driver one, they kept her on for a bit, obviously without, basically at home, kept her on the sick, and when they found out the eyes weren't going to get any better, she won't be returning to work, they stopped her employment. So we lost money there. On top of that, the one that was we did the call centre on, they kept her on for a while, tried to help her out. Well, she was still on the sick, mind you, so she was on the sick but employed, and they kept her on for a while, God bless them, on the sick, kept her in pain, sick pay and stuff. It went through all the NHS side of it, Ocky Health and all the rest of it. or occupational health to some people that don't know, and they decided in the end that she wasn't getting any better. They couldn't see her coming back to work, so lost that job as well. So she lost, you dickhead, lost both jobs. I'm the only one in the household fighting for benefits for her for the government, and you know, which it's not all fun. Meanwhile, we were happy where we were and all the rest of it until this accident. So I'm sorry if I'm dribbling on, but anyway, that's roughly boils down to the reason why I'm the only one now earning in the household, and we're waiting on benefits and whatever that could or could not, you know, might not come through, to go from there, see where we go from there, should I say. But you know, it's all good fun. We're just hoping that something will come out of it really soon, because originally it was we bought the car about 6 months prior or something like it, or probably a bit less, and originally it was going to be her new car, then me later on new bike, hence the reason why I haven't got a new bike and I've still got little Missy. It's all good fun. Sorry to sound morbid, you know, and go droning on, but it's been going on for well over time. It's constantly in the back of her mind, and the fact that she won't get her sight back, unfortunately. She can't drive, we're stuck with her car, because Cameron, you! I'm so sorry. I got an ignorant fucker that thinks he can 30 road max, right, and he overtook me. Oh, sorry about that, I cut that short, didn't I?